pretty much we're gonna start this session right through the end of the last session with your little tray with the crest singing it floating in the fountain and all the other teams going away. It's starting to get a little dark on campus. And I'd say about now everyone of your team that was there would start congregating.
Question. Is Gen still holding on to Daniel and who was the other person that Gen had captured?
Viv?
I mean, he
Vivian,
gave you guys a quick like, we did it, hug, guys, and then he let you go.
Hug, okay.
That is not how I initially interpreted that.
No, Daniel's been
I was interpreting that in my brain was,
by
I trapped you with my brotherhood.
He's cast stasis spell.
Now we're going to go work out, guys.
He just like picks the whole party up and like drops you guys in the gym.
No, I wouldn't have to pick up the entire party. Ray'd walk on his own.
Yeah.
No, but
okay.
yeah. Gen gave you guys a quick hug, and then he gave Ray the bro hug.
Yeah, same. Well, it's getting a little bit late though, and that was exhilarating.
It is getting. Where is the techie one? Where is Alexander?
Right
I
behind
don't know.
you.
He was
Oh, there he is.
Hi, everybody.
Yo.
Ah,
And Aaron.
How's how you doing? You get tagged?
Yeah, we both did. They let us out the cage about 30 minutes ago.
Nice, nice.
Interesting conversation we had.
Well,
Okay.
at least we made it through. Though unfortunately we have a 2-point penalty or something.
Yeah, for next round.
I wonder how that is going to work. If just two of us have to sit out at the start of the next game or something.
Depends on whatever the event is going to be about, but I mean, you know how it is. Events are never told. They never give us the information beforehand.
Oh, that's not entirely true. There are ways of figuring it out. I generally drop
True.
a couple of teasers, a couple of hints every now and then. It's really only the first one that you're completely unprepared for.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Vivian will pipe up. Yeah, that's usually how they do the competition every year. The
Yeah.
first one, you just go at random, then there's ample prep time for the rest.
Okay, it's been a while, sorry. 2-3
Hopefully
years.
it's nothing
Yeah.
too difficult.
Well, this
Yeah.
is all new to me. I have no idea how they would even work medical science into the challenge. What am I supposed to do? Take a map out of a donkey's liver?
Maybe-
Hey, it might be a good idea
Nothing.
for the idea box.
I hope
If nothing
there's
else,
one idea
it's-
box.
It's only a little bit beyond what the normal would be. No,
Yeah.
they'll probably work in medical challenges is, I don't know. Maybe you'll have to look at a diagram and figure out what's wrong with the body.
Maybe some first aid skills, just in case. Cause I'm thinking we might have a survival task, maybe. So
Maybe diagnosing a patient.
Vivian will
No.
pipe up. Maybe doing a search and rescue.
that also.
Oof.
If we do end up doing that, Daniel, I'll carry you on my back. I'll be the search part. You can be the rescue.
On that note, may I make a suggestion?
Sure.
We have
We're all
survived the
equals.
first. We have survived the first challenge. How about if we go and celebrate? Maybe get some food. Maybe some cold drinks.
I don't think we're allowed to drink.
I don't think he means alcohol.
What drinks are you thinking
And
of?
raises like an eyebrow.
I don't think he means alcohol.
Also, I'm pretty sure both Germany and Japan have much lower drinking ages.
Actually, not really. Japan's drinking age is 20.
Huh. I mean, technically it's still a little lower, but I know Germany does.
I think Germany is
Oh,
18.
Germany's like 16, 17.
Something like that. 'Cause
Did you
mine's
hear
18.
what Daniel
Mine-
said in
yeah.
response to that? Or
What
did I
drinks are
get
you
cut off?
thinking of?
You got cut off.
Cut off.
What kind of drinks are you thinking of?
I don't really know.
I was thinking about lemonade.
Without even anyone saying anything, Aaron just goes.
What? Lemonade is refreshing on a hot day when you work very hard.
We thought you were meaning something
I
else.
thought that.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Shut my mouth.
Again, just gonna smile. I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys find us drinks? And I'll find us something to eat. If you guys don't mind waiting a little, I can even cook us up something.
We can wait.
So Daniel is going to sort of shimmy over towards Gen and just like pull a little card out of his jean. Just sort of, he's not handing it to Gen, but he's holding it so Gen can see it.
Again, I'll
And it's literally healthy meals for the evening.
again just smirks, pats his shoulder. It's all right. I have my own list for that.
That worries me.
No. What you're thinking of is the dietary meal plans and the shake meals. I don't do that.
Wait, what are shake meals?
You, perhaps it is a type of meals that you prepare by shaking it very rigorously.
No, it's basically you put a bunch of stuff into a blender, smoothie it, and it looks green, and like you just basically threw a bunch of vegetables into a puree.
I mean, that does sound healthy.
Sounds
And
like a
nasty.
Oh,
yucky
it's
drink.
extraordinarily healthy.
Definitely something I recommend on the food menu. Well,
But it's not something I'd consider proper meal.
well,
Well,
celebrate.
I trust you. Let us go and find some beverages. Alexander, Ray, perhaps you two could come with me to pick out some things. I don't have a lot of varied tastes, and a lot of the brands here are new to me.
How would you take Alexander with only? I need to rest my legs a bit from that run.
I'll go with you if Ray can't.
Just need to rest my legs
All
a
right.
bit after the run.
Okay, then we
meanwhile-
can split the party, I guess.
Wait.
Alright.
I still want to say a thing.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
sorry.
we go get the drinks and the food. How about you guys finding a nice spot where we can eat?
Sure, I guess.
Alright.
Let's get going, Daniel.
All right. I guess the question is when and where would Daniel be able to find drinks on campus?
There's some
Or
vending
would he have to go off
machines.
campus?
There's some vending machines around campus, and then there is like a little bit of like a commissary building on campus too, where you can grab some drinks.
Is the
So
commons
it depends
still
how
open?
long you want to be gone. Going to the commissary / mess hall type area is going to take you about like 30 minutes ish. The vending machine, it'll cost you more, but it'll be.
Well, then the question from Daniel is how healthy are the vending machine options?
It depends what you buy at the vending machine. It's pretty much like what a vending machine nowadays would be available. at the one at campus. Obviously, there is some unhealthy stuff like soda, but then you do have other things that are like in between soda and juice, like Powerade, Gatorade, and then there could be bottled water and some other stuff.
All right. Well, Daniel's going to attempt to lead Alexander over to a vending machine, hopefully one that's kind of away from any potential crowds that I imagine are probably starting to disperse.
Yeah, you'll be able to find a small vending machine like near the southeast area of the campus because you guys are back at the middle
right.
where the obelisk is.
Okay. Chris, Skull, do you guys have anything you want to say to each other while you're in your own scenes?
Oh, we could do some roleplay, but I think let's let you two guys do the roleplay
Yeah,
first.
you guys can go first while we think up stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So, Alexander, do you mind going by Alexander or do you prefer Alex?
I'm fine with either, really. It just depends on what you want to say.
Okay, then either, really.
I mean, that's not what I meant. I meant it's fine if you call me Alexander or Alex.
Well, either, really. I had an interesting conversation with Vivian the other day, and I may have said some regrettable things, and I wanted to speak with you about those. Since hoisting myself with mine own petard seems to be my calling card since I've come to this school, unfortunately.
Oh. I mean, if you... What did you say?
She said that you had been acting fairly strange around her, and I didn't want her to not join the group, so I just said that you weren't good at talking to girls. I said that you did not have good game. I do not know if that is true, but I did not want to risk her leaving the group or not coming, since she is the only one I know who has music powers, as it were.
Oh, I see.
And I wanted to apologize for that, since you were not there, and until now I have not had a chance to interact with you properly.
Neither have I. I mean, it's all good. I didn't mean to weird her out. It's just she reminds me a lot of my sister, you know? She...
So do you have any feelings for her then, beyond superficial?
No, I really haven't thought about Vivian like that. Or anybody, for that matter.
Curious. This is a good thing to know. I am glad that I got to finally speak with you about this. It's been rather breakneck pace, as you say. Well, this machine should work. I see some water, and yes, sugar. Oh no, that lemonade is sugar-free. Oh no, NutraSweet.
I mean, I believe there's natural sugar, which is better than corn syrup, right?
Well, yes, natural sugar is much better than corn syrup. Getting hit in the head with a tire is better than corn syrup, if you want my honest opinion. Anyway, I do see there are some small lemonades here that seem to be naturally flavored. Those ones should be pretty healthy. They are small, only like little juice boxes. Is that okay, Tommy? I know I'm kind of like pseudo GMing over here. I don't want to. completely take over.
You're good. I'd say that they're just cans of lemonade instead of like boxes, so the vending machine wouldn't rip them apart.
Is there any coffee?
I thought this was a box. It is not a box. Any what?
Coffee.
Yeah, there's like a couple iced coffees.
It's cold.
I'll take that one.
Okay, so what's the currency that we're going by in the school? Do we have are we using yen? Do we have specific
It's assumed
resi-
that you're using yen for the sake of simplicity. You're still going to subtract it like it were dollars.
Here's the real question: does our resident hacker pay for it, or just crack the thing open and just be like, "Give me my shit"?
I guess
mean-
that's up to the hacker.
I mean,
Daniel doesn't know. He thinks that he's good with computers. He doesn't know he's a cyber criminal. All right.
This
I
is
can
the origin
open-
story of cybercrime.
I will open wallet.
Can I try to hack it?
I mean, give me an intelligence roll to see like how much you would know about machines like this, because this is a different field from what you're trained on.
Done.
Would it be
Dun.
intelligence basic tech?
I'd
Dun,
say
dun.
electronics or basic intelligence.
Done.
Those are under tech though.
Yeah. Sorry. That's another thing.
Yeah, I'd say if you have a higher tech and want to roll that as an electronics roll, you can.
No, I mean like the skills are under tech.
Well, yeah, then you just roll tech with the modifier you'd get from your career.
If you just click on the actual skill itself, it'll automatically roll that for you, and you don't have to enter the mod.
Yep.
A 20.
A 20? You get the feeling you could. It'd be really hard for you to not leave obvious signs that someone had messed with it.
But would I know would it point towards my direction though, and not to somebody else?
I guess that depends on how confident you feel that you're completely alone right now.
I'll let Daniel pay.
Alright. You guys are gonna pay for the drinks pretty much. Are you going to have the whole party or just the team that was at this particular event?
The team at this particular event for now. That's what Daniel was thinking.
Okay, so that would be 6. That'd be 5 lemonades and 1 iced coffee. The iced coffee, because in real life iced coffee is fairly expensive for a vending machine drink. That one's about $2. Then the rest of the lemonades are like $1.
So $7.
All right, so
Yeah, $7. However you guys want to decide it.
I got this.
Okay.
I've got some extra cash. You can only say that so many times in a tabletop campaign before it no longer applies, but for now. All right. Daniel like kneels down and starts passing the drinks over his head to Alexander.
Do I have a bag with me though?
You do have your backpack.
I'll put it on my backpack, the drinks,
All right.
so we don't have to carry them.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to RP on the way back to the rest of the group, or you feel comfortable with the scene there?
There's one thing Daniel wants to say, but
Okay.
now might not be the right
Bye.
time necessarily.
By all means, go ahead. We're still pretty early.
All right. You said that you think of Vivian like a sister?
Well, Vivian's more like she kind of, but like What I mean is, she reminds me of my sister.
I. Daniel's kind of getting like a strange vibe from this conversation. You know what? I accept this. I accept this as truth. It's probably mine German. Your body language is very different from mine. It's not.
So I know you've been. You talked to Vivian, right?
Yes, I did. I was the one who recruited her for the team.
Right. What do you think of Vivian?
What do I think of Vivian? Professionally, I think that she is extremely gifted. On a more personal level, I think that she is very cool. You don't have to say anything.
I mean, yeah, she is kind of cool. Have you ever heard her play her guitar yet?
I haven't. I only assumed that she was good at it because most people who are good at guitar are very cool.
But she's pretty good at it.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, beautiful. Everything I could have hoped for, really.
I think we should get going, right?
You are not fucking? I was. Hello?
Daniel's already like 50 yards ahead of you.
You've just been steadily talking
I'm
louder and
very
louder without
jealous.
realizing it.
Oh. Daniel's going to try and forget this moment.
So let's start with Alex.
It's like the moment from Telltale's The Wolf Among Us. Bill will not remember this.
All right, Alex, roll me awareness.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
21.
21, sweet. So off in the distance, after you have whatever that was with Daniel at the very end there, you take a surveying scan. Hashtag I ship it. But moving on, you take a surveying scan. You take a surveying scan of the whole area around you as you finish throwing the drinks into your bag. And off in the distance, you see a figure in very close focus, and they look like this person. And then as you focus in on her, then take like a brief sec to like look somewhere else, you look back, gone.
What?
Are you okay, Alexander? You seem shaken.
I thought. Never mind. Let's get going.
What did you think? I mean, did you see... you didn't see Kenzo, did you?
No. No, I haven't.
Thank goodness.
Is he still bothering you?
Not recently, but I don't trust it.
I see.
Wise move. But okay. If there's anything else, I'll go ahead and move back to the other group.
No, I think that
Everything
was
I could have hoped for and more.
All right. We'll cut back. We'll like smash cut back to the obelisk, and pretty much the other 4 of you would be there, correct? Gen, Ray, Aaron, and Viv.
Well, I believe Gen and Ray were going off to make food.
Yeah.
Before you guys leave, Aaron will kind of basically take his headband off and start taking some of the fountain water, like slick his hair back. And then he just turns to again, so you got anywhere planned to like meet up for this little shindig, homie?
Well, I believe the plan was for 2 of you to find us somewhere to eat. Well, we go grab food and they go grab drinks. I guess just text us where you're at.
Yeah.
Send us a ping.
Outdoor,
Yeah,
indoor doesn't
word
matter
up.
really.
Oh, I should ask this. Anyone allergic to anything?
No. Not I don't know.
We might find out tonight, but don't know anything now.
In the distance, there comes a noise. It is hushed. Scheiße!
just don't bring any slushies.
Yep. Turns out.
They tend to die.
Oh man, that's gonna be great. Turns out Alex is allergic to the slushies. Secretly.
What I've craved my
The
whole
world is
life
just
was waiting to
saving
just
him.
kill me.
Oh god.
Wait, so does that make Alexander suicidal or death seeking?
Don't know. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Alright. Guess we'll go find a place.
Yeah.
You got your stuff, Viv? Yeah, I've got my stuff, Aaron.
Stay safe.
Yep, stay safe you too.
Try not to get into any more fights.
And trouble.
No promises.
Watch out for multi-spirits.
So, again, we'll quick type a message to Daniel and Alex. You know, that you 2 allergic to anything?
Please tell me Daniel sends a list like this.
Hold
It's just like-
on.
it's
Hold
like-
on. Daniel just clips like a Google article of common allergies.
It's this long. This
And at
is
the
list.
bottom of the clip, there's just a text that's like, I'm not sure.
I just sent a picture of the slushie.
Oh.
Please bring this.
Again, just kind of like scratches his temple at that one.
I'll look over. I'm like looking at the messages also like, interesting.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna make ramen and hope for the best.
Sure. Sure, it's not a problem. I think ramen is fine. Hopefully.
This is the part when we learned that ramen is made by beating pollen and peanuts together.
It's the special Santobe recipe. You add everything that the people are most commonly allergic to. Builds the immune system.
Rapid poison ivy.
Yep. Build the resistance. Get better acquainted with it.
Be like Mithridates.
Cold weather means even less clothing.
And hot means you put on a sweater. Okay. So, again, we'll motion for Ray to follow and
Yeah.
start heading off to the cafeteria area. I know we talked about this, but I don't know if we ever set anything down for what you wanted to like do for again making his own actual healthy meals. I know we decided survival was the best skill for it.
We were going with wilderness survival and materials that you have. So pretty much if you're gonna go to the cafeteria, I would say pretty much because it's not closed yet, you can very easily just get what you want.
Alright.
And then it depends on how well you do for that roll, see if people get food poisoning or not. Wonder what that's like.
I'll help carry the stuff. Since Raging can say I'm not like a good cook, if I'm honest. So I'm gonna trust on your side. I'll maybe be a taste tester if you want.
Again, just pats your shoulder. Don't worry. I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
Grandpa. Well, let's just say Grandpa Sotome was not a chef.
Oof.
In
Just
the distance, once
flashback
again, you can hear it.
Yeah, just imagine
A flashback to Gen's childhood where he stays over at his grandpa's for the first time. His grandpa cooks him a home cooked meal, and there's just like the anime scream and like skulls coming out of the soup.
For some reason, I'm reminded of a certain quote. Ah, charred meat with no seasoning, just how Grandpa used to make it.
Yep.
Yep.
Gen very quickly learned to prepare his own meals after moving in with Grandpa.
But yeah, you're gonna be
Alright.
picking it up again. Taste tester, and I'll help with picking up the stuff as he starts carrying the items.
And again, I'll just start pointing out the random things that he needs.
Mhm.
Okay, you want to go grab me a couple of eggs?
Sure.
Currently raw, not the pre-cooked ones. Those, no.
Is that the white or the brown?
Just no. The white ones.
Okay.
And then again goes and like picks out noodles and whatnot. Throw them all together and let's see my roll. Do I get any modifier for doing it in a proper kitchen?
I feel like because you have to do this kind of thing in a kitchen or a proper setup, no matter where you are, I'm gonna say no.
22.
Yeah, you make a proper set of soup and everything else that you were trying to do.
I sent a picture of it in the general chat.
Yeah, I saw it.
Doesn't look that good because Gen's not a professional chef, but it looks close.
He's gonna look and he's like, I mean, it's passable. Looks good. Ish.
Don't worry, it'll taste a lot better than it looks.
Probably. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not much of a cook. My mom used to do all the work. Bless her heart.
It's a really good skill to have.
Yeah, I know.
Whether you're just cooking for yourself or cooking for people, for many, knowing how to cook is a great thing.
True.
It means you don't have to deal with just those dollar packs of ramen at the stores.
Nobody's getting the basic
those things
packs
are
at
awful.
least. Yeah, I know. But what can you do when you decide not to learn much about cooking? You spend much of your life training yourself.
I mean, I'll teach you. You could probably learn not too hard. You're a smart guy.
Sure. I wouldn't say no to some teaching. I mean, I'm not technically at the tool, I guess, but yeah, I could do it.
Nothing else. It's never a bad idea to learn a new skill.
No, it's not. Again, it's not.
Here, let's start putting these in the Tupperware and heading out.
Yeah.
And like, again, I'll reach over, grab a couple spoons. Can't forget these.
Yeah.
And they head back.
Yeah. As we make our way back, I'm gonna sort of. Do we want to role play as we go back?
It's up to you
Sure.
guys.
Yeah, on the way back, again, I'll look to Ray. So, what you think of the team so far?
Solid team, I'd say. I think overall most of them are skilled with their areas of expertise. I would say some are a little more need to watch their skin a bit more. I guess is the best way to say it. What happened with Alex? I mean, Alex did a good job blocking the gate, but I think he should have called some help. But other than that, it's fine. The entire team's good though.
To be fair, there's not a whole lot he could have done to dodge their
Oh,
bullets
true. Oh, true.
and hold the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong about that.
he did a fair amount. I'm not even sure that you or I could have done much better on our
No.
own.
Oh yeah, on our own, yeah. He did a good job doing it. To this risk him getting cut, so just don't want to see him.
It's just a shame that we receive a penalty for each of us that got shot.
I think we could have got third penalty if it didn't run
Tagged.
away. Sorry, well, would have
Tagged.
would have got a third
I
one if I
assume
didn't
I
run.
got
over
like-
here, like it cuts back to the first scene where you're at the obelisk. Both Alex and Aaron are on the ground. I'm dying, Donnie. They got me.
They got me.
I mean, I was imagining they're getting shot with like
Paintballs, yeah.
paint. So,
No, they were taggers last session. That's all.
Okay. Would have been third one if I didn't run away so fast. Ugh, my legs are killing me.
oh yeah, man, that last stretch, some Herculean efforts
Well,
on everyone's part.
yeah. I think we just need to do some. Maybe we could, give them a little training, maybe here and there. You get their athleticism up. That's all.
I mean, Alex certainly could use a bit of wilderness training as well.
Daniel needs a little bit of I know he's not the muscle guy, but still, get some meat on. Other than that, again, they're good. A little bit of training doesn't mean that it's bad. But that's all I suggest.
There's nothing wrong with keeping your body healthy, physically and mentally. Can't neglect up here either. It's just as much a muscle as anything else,
Oh yeah,
and probably one of the more powerful ones.
definitely is. Definitely is. Well, luckily we got two people who are also talented in that department. So what's your story behind Aikido?
Keto is well, comforts me, you know? Started it when I was young, my grandfather taught it to me. So
Family
it's
tradition?
just something I've done all of my life.
So family tradition, you mean?
Yeah, you could say something like that. My family's had a dojo for as long back as Aikido has almost been a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, you're definitely skilled.
Thank you. It is, as I said, one of my few comforts.
Why is it? Is it just because you like it? So like a hobby, or is there some familial stuff?
Again, flashes back to the day where his dad died. It helps me protect what I love. So, it's,
Yeah, I definitely can see an understanding there.
that way you practice capoeira.
Capoeira was more of a, I guess, hobby training for me, I guess, but at a certain point I started to go more into classes. Let's just say something happened that, well, kinda made the decision to just focus on it a little bit more. Hell, more than swimming at one point.
And pat you with one of his meaty hands. I can sympathize.
I think you and I have similar goals, to watch over others and make sure that they don't get into trouble. And maybe something in our past just, decided to enforce that skill into us. Whether good or bad.
Definitely enforced the need for it.
Yeah.
That again goes silent for a few seconds.
Ray lets the silence to be there, but he sort of breaks it. But in any matter, it is what it is. I'm just curious, that's all. It's good to see someone else skilled in, another fighting style. I may not be a...
The martial arts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may not be like a, shall I say, a expert on all the others. However, it's good to see one who's well versed.
Hmm. Again, kind of smirks and nudges you. Well, Cheeto is the obviously superior one.
Oh, we're gonna start
It's
that one.
never harmful to have a secondary artist on the field.
I mean,
Obviously joking and
yeah.
false confidence in it.
Well, I mean, if I was talented in grabbing people, maybe. However, Capoeira is also much more skilled with kicking people in the shins, so that adds its own stuff. And you can also know how to dance with it. So it's a good social skill if you want it.
Maybe I'll have you teach me how to dance then.
Oh no. We know who's gonna have to
Teach
teach
me
me
how
how
to
to dance
doggy
lesson
track.
just before prom.
No, I won't be that dirty.
Oh lordy.
With that,
Okay.
I think it's probably just idle chatter the rest of the way.
Yeah, definitely.
Alexander sets a chat. I'm hungry.
Again, snaps a picture of the Tupperware. We're on our way. Don't worry.
About like the halfway point of you guys getting back, you get a text from Viv saying that they found a spot to eat at. And all four of you can go there. When you get to the place, again, you would recognize it more than anything else. It's just the back area behind the auto shop where Aaron was able to get the garage door open and set up a bit of like a fire pit and like a small table for everyone. And then it looks like him and Vivian have been just kind of sitting there chatting until you guys showed up.
Again, smiles and we'll call it. We come bearing gifts.
A victory meal for our success.
In a sec, I'm about to add them. As you approach, you kind of hear like a little bit of their conversation because they were still like talking as you guys get closer. Then Aaron's like, "So you learned how to play guitar from your uncle?" "Yeah, he taught me most of what I learned in the beginning." "Oh, cool. So what was his name?" "Oh, his name was Luis. But I haven't seen him in a long time, and the family had his funeral years ago. I was still a little girl." "Oh. How'd they find out he was dead, if you don't mind me asking?" My mom said some CIA guy showed up and delivered a letter. Had the last name Kennedy, I think." "But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Oh, you guys brought grub."
Again, smiles. Yep, we got homemade ramen. Can't promise it'll look as fancy as you would get at a restaurant, just because it's been moving around to the Tupperware. But
Well,
Should
you know
work.
I ain't picky.
Should work though. A little victory meal for us. Now where's the beverages?
And on cue, I'd say both Alex and Daniel can be showing up.
Speak and they shall appear.
Yes. Yes, just like the devil.
I'm gonna say that Daniel's maybe blushing a little bit from the conversation that he and Alex had. Maybe looking a little bit more nervous than usual.
We got the drinks. You guys got the food. Now
Yes,
what do we-
God's good drinks. What food did you prepare for us? What for
Oh.
you? What was the title you were giving yourself? Boulder? Flick? Again?
I think it was
Something?
boulder punching.
Was it punching? I could have swore I heard flick.
I think it was Boulder Kick. Was the
Ah.
joke that I made.
Ah, okay.
Can't just kick a boulder. That's impossible.
Well,
That's fair.
I mean,
Fair.
unless you're in an anime or in a game, then it's
Yeah, reality can bend a little bit.
I prefer
That's what I
more
was talking
realistic
about.
video games myself, but what are you going to do?
Well, either way, today my title is Chef Gen, as I have for you some traditional ramen.
poison.
He has
And, well,
the drinks. Daniel says as he points at Alexander.
I take off my backpack and then open the bag and then choose your poison, gentlemen and ladies.
Please tell
again,
me
we'll
somebody
take a
goes right
water.
for the iced coffee.
I'll take lemonade.
Please tell me somebody goes right for the one iced coffee.
I'll take a lemonade.
Okay.
So what do our NPCs go for?
Aaron will just grab a lemonade, and then it gets down to the last two drinks. Then Vivian comes up to the backpack and sees the last lemonade and the iced tea. Then she goes, "Are one of these yours?"
I mean, I'm fine with either. If you want the iced tea, you can have the iced tea, or if you want the lemonade, you can take the lemonade. I'm not very picky.
Okay. Thanks. Then she'll grab the iced tea bottle. Well, the iced coffee bottle.
Now just take the lemonade. Yeah. So where's the food?
Again, sets the Tupperware out. Sets a set of chopsticks on each of them. Right here.
Oh, scheiße. Daniel just looks at the chopsticks and has that moment of dread.
Again, smiles.
Ray picks them up, and as if almost by sort of like a reflex, he starts like picking them up and then starts eating the ramen. No, it's the first time he's had chopsticks in a while. I mean, actually, it's been 3 years or so.
Yeah, you've been here for 3 years. I'm sure you've picked
but also
it up.
but also family. He is half Japanese.
Well, Gen and Ray have been here 2 years, right? This is their third.
Oh yeah, that's our
Oh
third
yeah.
year.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, Gen's been here his entire life, but
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
It's essentially
this is their second year, and then the third year that they're here,
Yeah.
starting now.
I had 2 years here, and then I had the extra experience because of mom.
Gen looks at the other non-Japanese natives. How are they looking at the prospect of having to eat with ramen? Eat the ramen with chopsticks.
Vivian does her best with it, but she's Spanish, not Chinese or Japanese, so she kind of is a little awkward with the chopsticks, but she gets her way through. Aaron kind of looks at the chopsticks, sets them on his lap, then he just kind of grabs the bowl of Tupperware and starts slurping the whole thing down.
Gen probably expected that of Aaron. He's known him for long enough. This is probably not the first time he's cooked for him.
Let me just see how well Daniel is handling this. I'm assuming not very well. Oh, hang on.
What'd you say, Adam? You cut out on my end.
Oh, I'm just gonna make a coolness roll to see how well Daniel's doing with the chopsticks.
All right.
I could have gotten worse. honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, should I ad lib this, or do you want to tell me how big of a fool Daniel's making of himself?
With an 8, I'm gonna say you're like a little below average with chopsticks.
So there's definitely some signs of struggle, but he's trying not to make a mess or look a fool in front of people.
Alexander is watching the whole group. Watches how Aaron slurps his ramen, Vivian trying to eat hers, and then Daniel here trying his best, but it's iffy. He takes off his backpack again, and then opens a little pocket, brings out plastic forks.
Please tell me you have a spork.
Yes. I have like 2 forks and a spork. You guys need forks or sporks?
Yeah, you guys, and then again puts the silverware that I specifically said he grabbed on the table. Yeah, do you guys need some of these?
I'm good, thank you.
You sure?
He's not, but that's what he's saying.
Ray just continues eating the ramen with the chopsticks, just like.
I still haven't ate mine yet, so I'm still waiting for everybody.
Gen will reach over and pat Daniel on the shoulder. Good on you for sticking with it. That's got my respect more than whether you're good at it or not.
I agree.
And then he starts
You're
eating with the
saying that I am
chopsticks.
bad at this? I
No.
thought that I was
No.
doing fairly
You're
well.
okay. You're okay.
He's
No,
holding
you're doing
them
great.
wrong, but like he's not making that big of a mess, I'm assuming.